Hi everybody, quick reminder, don't forget to check out the on-screen end cards towards the end of the video, as well as the merch shelf and links down in the description below to explore my new Outcast comic book series. And I just have to say that I genuinely appreciate all of the support that's been shown for this new adventure. Now I hope you're having a great day, and let's dive in to the character simply known as the letter B, aka Unute, also known as the Berserker. Now, this record-breaking comic book that's self-titled Berserker, that's uniquely titled Berserker without using any vowels, is published by Boom Studios, and it introduces a brutal and deeply tragic protagonist that was co-created by the iconic action star Keanu Reeves, alongside New York Times best-selling writer Matt Kindt, as well as being brought to life visually by the acclaimed artist Ron Garney. Now, B is an immortal, half-human, half-god, or demigod entity who has walked the earth for approximately 80,000 years. Being visually modeled after Keanu himself, B's existence is a relentless cycle of extreme violence, emotional isolation, and severe psychological decay. Unlike typical immortal figures in pop culture who view their eternal state as a gift or a source of wisdom, B perceives his endless lifespan as an agonizing curse. Which, as a shameless plug, is very similar to the mentality of my character, Outcast. But I digress. Now, B is fundamentally a man trapped by his own biology, seeking a permanent escape from a reality defined entirely by slaughter. You see, his story begins in prehistoric times, long before the rise of recorded human civilization. He was born to a mortal mother belonging to a vulnerable nomadic tribe that was continuously victimized by surrounding clans. Being desperate for a protector, his mother and father prayed to a mysterious cosmic entity of pure energy and lightning, begging for a weapon to safeguard their people. The cosmic entity answered by actually impregnating her, leading to a miraculous 2-month gestation period. And upon his birth, the child displayed unnatural physical acceleration and a terrifying capacity for remorseless violence. Very soon recognizing his true nature, his tribe named him Unute, a word translating literally to meaning tool or weapon. His surrogate human father deliberately weaponized the boy, training him strictly as an instrument of war to decimate neighboring tribes. This weaponization ultimately backfired though, with his father's growing greed and obsession with bloody conquest provoking a devastating retaliatory conflict that resulted in the complete annihilation of Unute's tribe and the tragic death of his beloved mother, leaving Unute to wander the world completely alone. Now, as a hybrid of human flesh and cosmic deity energy, Unute possesses an unmatched biological architecture optimized for absolute carnage. His most prominent attribute is his advanced regenerative healing factor, needing only a few hours to rapidly recover from catastrophic physical trauma that would instantly kill any mortal, including full-body dismemberment, point-blank explosions, and severe organ destruction. He's even been able to fully regenerate from a pool of blood and flesh. Now, alongside this resilience is immense superhuman strength, which I'd place at least high-level moderate strength levels, including advanced agility, speed, and of course, durability. However, his so-called demigodhood carries a devastating psychological price, an uncontrollable berserker rage state. And when he's like this, he becomes engulfed in a glowing blue aura of volatile cosmic energy, losing all rationale and sanity to an unquenchable bloodlust. This instinctual drive to maim and kill has systemically eroded his mind over 80 millennia. And because unfortunately he's biologically incapable of natural procreation, he's spent centuries watching friends, lovers, and entire civilizations turn to dust while he remains entirely unchanged, compounding his severe existential exhaustion. Now, when we fast forward and see him in the 21st century, Unute operates under the moniker of B within a classified Black Ops division of the US government. The government utilizes B as the ultimate deniable asset, deploying him into hyper-violent, high-risk combat zones where standard military personnel can't survive. In exchange for acting as their apex wet work operative, the government provides B with advanced scientific resources and dedicated research teams. And most of this research backs up his sole motivation for this agreement, which is to achieve what has eluded him for 80,000 years, the sweet release of mortality. Interestingly though, he's actually said that he does not want to die, but he wants to be able to die, if desired. Under the supervision of his handler, a brilliant neuroscientist named Dr. Diana Ahuja, B undergoes deep psychological therapy and experimental testing to map his memories and unlock his genetic secrets. But over time, B uncovers the deep machinations of a shadowy, generation-spanning cult led by a government figure named Caldwell, who seeks to steal B's divine essence for himself. And although there's been several quote-unquote side quest one-shots that have been successful, the main narrative arc culminates in a cosmic reckoning where B must confront his divine lineage, reclaim an ancient artifact from his birth site, and make the ultimate choice between eternal warfare and final peaceful oblivion. At least that's what he thinks. Now, for his powers and abilities, and his influence not only within his own Berserker comic, but within indie comics in general, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give B, aka Unute, aka the Berserker, a rating of 10, which is a legendary rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, hype, and subscribe to The New Sage.